is Snapshot. It's a 2D puzzle platformer. You play as a robot named Pick, and you can take photographs of objects in the world, capture them in the pictures, and then paste the pictures back in the world, and all the objects fall back out. The puzzles that you're solving all have to do with like the photograph mechanics. So like the early levels, you're taking photographs of these objects and moving them around the world. And as you go through the different chapters of the game, the more and more mechanics sort of start to come in. So like the second chapter is full of physics-based puzzles where you're taking photographs of objects in motion and then pasting them back in, because when you take a photograph of an object, it's preserving its current state. So if you take an object that's falling and it's still falling in the photo, it has this motion blur behind it. When you paste it back in, you can rotate that photo, so you can sort of aim directions of where like moving objects are gonna fly out of the photo afterwards. If you look at the environments in the game, right, there's like this parallaxing background where like the background will sort of like move at different speeds, right, based on how far away it is. And at different parts of the level, the background will all line up. And so when you look at it, it looks like an object, and you can take a photograph of it, and it removes all these different objects all the way through all the backgrounds. And then when you paste it back in, it'll come back out as that object, except in the foreground, something you can interact with. It's 108 levels total, and that's spread over 4 different worlds and 4 different environments. So we think it'll take, like if I were to run through it to get to the end of the level as fast as I could, it'd probably take me a little over 4 hours. If you're solving it for the first time, it's entirely up to you. I would guess, right, I would guess 6+ at least. There's also, each level has a hidden item in it that you need to try and find, take a photograph of, and some of them are pretty well hidden. And then each level has a bunch of stars you need to collect, and then we also put developer times on each level that you try and beat the level in under that time. And as you do all those, it unlocks awards, so if you want to get 100%, there's quite a bit of stuff you got to do. So actually, the game has been featured in like a whole bunch of different things. Back in 2009, we were in the Independent Games Festival as just like a prototype of the game. And then a year and a half ago, we were in the Boston Indie Showcase out of PAX East. A year ago here at PAX Prime, we were in the PAX 10, and now we're back with another booth here. So we've really been showing the game off for a while now, and every time we show it off, it's been getting like better and better and more polished and more polished. And finally, this is the first time we've shown it where the game's actually on sale. So we can tell people, yes, you can go home and buy this right now, which is amazing. So right now it's on Steam, that's the only place you can get it. It's up there right now for $9.99, and for the first week, it's at a 10% discount. In 2 to 3 months, it's going to launch on Vita as well as the PlayStation 3. And we're hoping to put out a Mac OS version within like a month or 2 as well.